It just may not tell you what you did for damage. And I was busy trying to make the server work better, but you know, we're all guilty of something. All right, so let's return you back to life. I love how the system was trying to tell me that I could still punch him more if I wanted, even though he was dead, because all it detects is whether you left its attack radius or not. Yeah, he's restored. Hold on. So before you go, move on to your second attack. After your first attack, it's not going to like you very much, and it's going to use a react. It's going to use a reaction to do something to you. What rank is your weapon set to right now? You no longer have weapon as it uses nullify on you at rank 3. That's fair. Bondar just barely hit with a 17, so that should tell you what it's at. I know I'm working on it. I really think it's actually just because these guys are at a size that doesn't want to render right. Let me try something. I can just set them to a 5 and that'd still be gargantuan. Because normally restart works perfectly in terms of making it better, but the canvas engine is working really weird. There, that actually is running better. That's funny. Okay, so it just really didn't like them being that big. All right. Anything else, Simar? Oh, you don't say. Well, you killed the. Hey, Graham. Auto death needs to be turned back on. So that it automatically skips them. All right, you're the one. Yeah, that's right. You're the one. He gets closer. He gets closer. Bastille. It is your turn. Indeed, you are. Okay. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they take no damage as they are immune to your spell. Anything else, Vista? Anything else? Czar. Tiny, he says. I love how it makes the corpse roll a death saving or a string saving throw, regardless. Does your attack get piercing? Oh wait, why did they only take? That's strange. They shouldn't have been immune to that. Hold on. Hold, please. Yeah, why did they? They're not immune to that. Why did they not take the? Oh, because you have it saved for half. And the way MIDI is set up, it's not set up correctly. Chaos always affects the origin. So you. They're neither are better. Okay. Do you want to take damage or do you not want to take damage? Okay. Then as your last wave goes off and hits them, you feel that feeling that you get when you let chaos reign. And you just hear this whistling sound. Oh no, it's only the people around you who get the dex save. You take the damage. That is 31 points of bludgeoning damage as you are pelted by 11 iridium coins. So hey, your low rolls are doing good for you today. Oh wait, no, that's the roll me a D100, please. I forgot to actually have you roll the D100 first. Oh. Oh no. Correction. Grim, that wasn't 31 points of damage. I forgot that's the result. Remind me to go edit the chaos table to actually just put a value in there instead of telling me to roll a D100. That is 208 points of bludgeoning damage as 208 or as 61 iridium pieces fall from the sky. I don't know. Did it? Just body destroyed? Oh, no. You'd be actually only unconscious, right? Or is this one of the other things? I can't remember if this is the thing or the... Oh, then yeah. No, it's destroyed. Because Snowman has half your health. So you guys watch as Czar like goes squat for a second and generates this like purplish black ball of energy in between his hands, and a pulse fires out and hits all of them, and then you just hear the whistling sound and as 61 pieces of iridium fall from the sky and strike Czar. The other option, Grim, was get turned into a sheep. Depends on how much damage they do. So I guess, yeah, Vondar, your friend just died. Well, you watched a snowman die, but... You know what? That's probably fair. As his body crumples to the ground, you just see a pile of snow.
I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud as a bonus action. It dealt damage to me for some reason. I'll have to rework that.
The fuck's so more?
That's a bonus action, and I'll take a shot. This. I'll do this without sharpshooter because these guys are still pretty. 21 to hit.
21 will... Wait, this front one? Hold on, I forgot to adjust this AC. That would not hit. As he appears to be made of sturdier material than the rest of the golems.
Ooh. Alright, that missed. And yeah, that's it.
Aw. He doesn't get his earthquake smash back. Still, it walks over to you.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
It's gonna take a punch at you. Why does he keep doing that? That is a 46 to hit, Miss Steel.
Yeah.
That is 42 points of bludgeoning damage, and you should make a strength saving throw.
When he fails.
Um. So on a failure, your armor class is decreased by 1.
Okay. It's funny how that works, because like
I was actually
it's
about
not
to
like
ask, are you actually wearing armor?
I have magic armor.
Then I
Mage armor specifically. It's a spell.
Yeah. This talks about physical armor, so no, they ignored me then. Oh, actually, you would have had advantage, is what it says, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna say, yeah, no, you're good. Hmm. If you're still standing, it gets 1 more attack at you.
Yep.
A 55 to hit.
Yep.
52 points. Bludgeoning damage.
How many?
52.
I'm gonna use absorb elements to reduce that.
You can't absorb bludgeoning damage.
Sure, you can. It does not specify what kind of damages that you can and cannot absorb.
Correct. It just gives you resistance.
That's not how the spell works in 5e.
Yes, it
Unless
is.
you have a different version.
Yes,
The spell.
it is.
Yes, it is. It doesn't say specifically elemental damage.
I think you might be thinking of energy resistance.
No.
The spell captures some of the oncoming energy, lessening the effects of the attack and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn.
Okay, it's been updated then, because it used to specify cold, fire, acid, thunder, lightning.
That is definitely possible, especially with their 2024 stuff.
So, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not dead.
No, you're good.
So
You're
that's
good.
what where we're at.
So you
And
take
I'll
6
see-
less damage.
Well, I'm sorry.
You take 6 less damage, so
No, it's resistance.
Yeah.
You gain resistance to the triggering damage type.
right.
Technically, the triggering effect is a reaction which you take when you take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage.
All right, hang on. I'm just gonna pull up
Oh,
the
they
spell.
moved it to the fucking casting time. Those fucking dick waffles.
Oh my god. Okay. Well,
They did, you are right.
Okay, well, then forget
Good
that.
catch. You can give yourself your spell
Sorry.
points back. No, you're good. Good point. Good point. Good point out. Because what Simbar said made sense. I just was like, well, it doesn't say it here, so.
Yeah, it says it nowhere on my fucking spell.
Yeah, no, they moved it to casting time, which it should be in the description, because it used to be.
Weirdos. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm looking at my thing and it says nowhere on that. But I believe you.
all right. So that puts you down, but you're not dead, and that is the end of its turn.
Yeah.
Simbar, 2 of your friends have been slain, as far as you can tell.
Well, I can fix one friend if I'm not on a ruler. Do.
I should have had him nullify your speed.
Actually, if this is the case, DM, may I switch my reaction to a hellish root? No, it's immune to first level spells. Never mind.
I mean, even if you nullified my speed, the end result would have been the same.
Then he'd nullify your rewind.
That is the smart thing to do.
But I'm ruling it as he did have to watch you use it before he could, and you killed the man who did, so.
Alright. Justice for the Fallen. We are going to go up to 5 levels of exhaustion as we execute our Hexa attack. At disadvantage because I am play exhausted. All in, Lance, normal. Okay, I'm waiting for the game to do its math before clicking the second attack.
You only have one use of all in, right?
Not if I recover, which I did.
But then you used it on the other golem. So unless you just used recovery again,
No.
you
I see
literally
what
used
you're
it twice on the same golem.
Yep. So I
Small
don't
little
have it
funny
this time.
I did fall 15 feet, take a d6, and then have a failed death saving throw. But that doesn't matter now.
So. Whatever damage it does, you can just reduce it by half or heal it by half the damage done, because that's how that should math out.
Okay. So actually, I can just do undo and half. There we go.
There we go. All right, good catch. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, second poke. Disadvantage. Features. Lance. Boop. Boop. Normal. There's the math. Third attack. Disadvantage. Boop. 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 Normal. There's the math on death's door. Fourth attack. And okay. So he is down, but I have 5 levels of exhaustion. I don't have any bonus action teleportations and nothing to remove that exhaustion, so I will have to recovery. And I am going to recover to the state after my buffing before we started fighting.
Yep.
So now I'm only at 3. There's nothing else I can do this turn because I already touched Bastille and made all my decks, did all my things. I'm gonna go to this corner and call it good. That's 2 uses of recovery down. Okay.
Boop.
That.
Okay.
Storm.
They don't like you anymore. Boop boop beep boop. They're casting a spell.
Oh. does it have a range of 200 feet?
You see a sigil appear below it as it disappears.
I don't like that one bit.
Boop boop beep boop. It is casting a spell.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check to try to determine what it cast.
Sure.
Passive 26. $18 active.
Teleport.
That's fun.
Well, it's not exactly teleport, but that's what you'd akin it to.
Like, it's like a recall, I'm assuming.
Similar. If you want to stop with the other one, it's also beep boop boop boop.
I'm not close enough to counterspell it, so. Plus, I don't even think I can see it over the corpse.
That's probably true. And that is combat over. They are not coming back.
Valid.
You royally F them up.
Cinemar royally effed them up.
Go back to the party. Use my recovery. Rewind one more time to go back before all of my buffing. Because you never know what's going to come next.
Okay.
Sit on the ground, feeling sorry for myself.
I will pat you on the shoulder. And say nothing.
Hey Zara, do me a favor, drag one of your tokens to this place so I can distribute XP.
Alright.
There he is.
So, we have two options. Go home with what we've, with the two golems now, or follow their footsteps to see where they teleported to. If they even teleported that way.
It looked like a teleportation spell to me. Of course, there are not going to be any footprints.
No, but we have the footprints of where they came from, so there could be a surviving structure, or it could just be a place. Who knows?
Is that Czar over there?
I was just there
Um,
for XP purposes.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll look over at
Well,
the Czar slushy on the ground.
yeah.
Poke it with a stick.
That's-
It's just a snowman. Czar's fine.
That's true, yeah. Probably just a simulacrum.
So yeah, we can see if we can track down more, or we can just go home with what we got.
The plains are very flat, and the golems are very tall. I'm gonna go fly up probably 120 feet and look around in all directions to see if I can see their massive form anywhere.
You see nothing.
I don't. It might be. I don't know. Unless you have a more active way to track them, I think we might just be
Points at the
farting into the
giant
wind.
footsteps at the ground. This will at least lead to where they came from. So if they've teleported back to their home base, we can follow them from there if they take a different route.
All right.
Why would we want to do that?
Finish the job.
Well,
We
we
already
only need
finished
one
the
to finish the job. But the more we get, the higher the reward. And the more experience we gain. Plus, we're already
Yeah.
out.
How exactly are we going to transport either of these bodies?
I would assume that we would just do it through Czar or Field Knot's fucking dimensional pockets, dimensional spaces.
Okay, and where are they?
Whips out the guild card. Messages Czar. Hey, your simulacrum died, but we got 2 adamantine golems. Can you help us transport them?
Roll a d100.
Boop boop. Oof. That's the first time a message doesn't go through.
Yep.
Do we know that the message didn't go through?
It would say sending failed on the guild card.
Is there anything stopping me from just resending the message?
No.
I will resend the message.
A warning appears on screen. You have used up your available minutes for this month.
No!
Please pay 1,000 iridium to extend your minutes.
Really fucking cast. Spend 1,000.
I was
I'm
kidding.
gonna manually cast sending the old-fashioned way. Are you alright? Are you coming back? And I guess I'll roll D100.
And your thing was, are you all right? Are you coming back?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, I'm all right. Sure, okay.
He says he's alright. I'll look to MMR. And he's, I guess, on his way.
Oh, I was muted. What? Okay. I'm gonna sit down because it feels like my body's been stretched apart by a couple timelines.
Yeah. I might be able to do with a short. Oh, there's Zar.
Boop. Ah!
Ah!
I used the portal that was over Bastille.
There's a portal over me.
There's a portal over all of us now.
I was told there was a portal, so I could use the portal to get over you. So I used that one. Son of a snap! I gotta get a broom.
You got a broom big enough for those two?
Oh, what are you doing with those guys?
We need to transport them back to the Black City, and I was hoping that we could just shove them or drop them into one of your extra planar spaces.
If you can make an opening that big.
I think you'd actually have to open the portals underneath them because no way all of us together could move these things.
Right.
I mean, I can try. It's going to take me a little bit because I just did my thing to change my things to portals so I could come here. Now I have to change it to my plane.
Right. If it helps, I can try severing like the arms and the legs and the heads off so you could open multiple portals to get segments in.
I don't think we'll be able to move even like a single arm.
Right, but if we sever the arm, then just open the portal under it, at least that way he doesn't have to make a super big one for the whole thing. Just,
Well,
little
I think
pieces.
one super big one is probably more cost effective than several little ones.
But can you do a super big one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then we're chilling.
Yeah, I just have to wait the hour so I can swap it out.
And it's time for the Thunderdome to hide our kills.
So, like, once we get, you said you're bringing these back to the Black City.
Yeah, to the person who posted the quest.
So, I'll need to open them up again.
Yeah, once we meet with the client, we'll have to open the portals again for the clients to retrieve the materials.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna probably have to take more short rests after the, because. Yeah.
You have time.
Yeah, no.
Okay. As long as you got time.
Yeah, no rush. As Vondar has a very good point in, I don't know if we'd actually be able to bring back more than what we already have.
Let's say it's possible, but you'd have to be very lucky. Oh, hang on. You know what? Let me complicate matters even more.
As it should be.
Body positioning.
Yes.
I was gonna say it's definitely possible. They just have to die all right next to each other. Because at our current level, we can open a portal big
It's funny
enough.
how the question of how we're going to get the bodies back never really came up when we took this quest.
Well, they're not supposed to be this big usually.
Well, how supposed because they're supposed to be.
Maybe half the size.
Like the size of the cart. Maybe a little taller than the
Oh,
cart, but about
that's
that
probably
size.
why they want these things, because they're bigger than normal. They want to see what makes them tick.
At rank 6, we can open a portal that's a mile wide.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, there's really nothing stopping us from collecting all four. It's just a time investment, and
The fact that we have no idea where the hell they are.
we
Yeah.
have there. It's not no idea. It's
It is
just
not in any
slim
way practical to
possibility.
pursue them.
There
I raise a hand.
is. Because if that teleport was in fact a recall, then we just go to where they came from following their footsteps, and then we follow their next set of footsteps.
Look in the direction of their footsteps, and I look
Wow.
into. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zar.
That's all fine, but while we're taking this hour rest, why don't you just look at a body and tell us where it was?
Oh yeah, your memory thing.
Unless you can only do that to letters.
I can try it. Sure. I will go and touch the body and look into its past and see where they came from.
How far back can you go in an hour?
I can do 60 days in an hour.
Okay. All right. Well, this will be interesting. Damn memory mages. Yeah, no, they didn't come from where you think they came from. As you watch them walk in reverse, following them back through the flow of time, through the flow of memory, you see about 30 minutes later, by your recollection, they just stop and just stand there for 30 days.
I'm gonna
And then
walk for probably another 30 minutes.
And then at the 31 day mark, they ascend into the sky. And as you follow them,
I'm gonna follow them into the sky. Hell yeah!
You see what looked like sky before starts to warp and wobble. And you realize you're passing some sort of force field. And as you come through this force field, you see a ship. A ship that, by your estimation, is as big as the Black City in the sky. And these golems ascend up to said ship, walking back and land on its decks. Walk backwards, and you see these metal tubes standing out where these golems walk in, and then it goes down. And then, as you're still following, because it's not even a whole day at this point, after the 30 days, you go down into the belly of the beast, the belly of the ship, and you see roughly 200 more of these golems.
Does it seem like they're in various states of construction, or?
Oh no, these guys are look like to be a standing like terracotta army, except adamantine.
Well, that's fun. What
And there are 80
What
more other types of golems on this ship. Some you would not recognize because you have never seen them in any book. Some made of bone, some made of flesh, some made of pure goop is the best way to put it. You almost mistake them for a slime creature and then realize, no, those are golems.
So they just inert from this point?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
If you want to continue watching for the last 30 minutes, I mean, they'll be here for the next 30 days.
Yeah, I will probably cut it off there. So that's going to take an hour and a half, so you guys have fun with whatever you're going to do. For that hour and a half.
We're gonna test the portal on this one first.
Oh, I can wait. Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll go over there and do that first.
40 energy at minimum.
Rank 4, underneath this guy.
Which dimension are you sending them to?
Not the mud dimension, because he would just sink in.
I don't want to kill chickens. Wait. We've only got secret stash, the mud dimension, chickens, and time. Do we have another one?
That's it.
Wouldn't the time one work?
No.
This would be the first time that one's been cast at rank 4, so that's up to Czar.
Yeah, no, that one. So in the chicken one, it's huge, right? So I can open this up like in a place where the chickens aren't.
Hold on. Yeah. I mean, the chickens don't take up the entirety of a rank. They've been cast. The chicken dimension's been cast at rank 6, so
I'm just gonna open it up way away from the hopper and the incubator, so that way, if it kills some chickens, it's not killing Bondar's great machine.
it's fair. You don't feel like you kill any chickens when you drop this one, and as it falls through the hole.
How you doing, Vestiel?
No response.
I closed the portal.
Oh, I guess we're waiting until she's done.
She ever like responded to us when we were like standing next to her and she was doing her mind thingy?
No.
Wave my hand in front of her eyes.
Cold, hard, dead, staring at the statue.
I think she's dead.
In the middle of you looking at these memories, Vestiel, I'd say about the time when it's still walking backwards, you get the smell of burritos. So do you have enough to open it again, or are you gonna need another short rest?
I have enough to open it again. I'm just waiting for Vestiel to wake up. I don't know, like if I open this underneath Vestiel or next to Vestiel, and then it breaks her psychic link, like does her mind go in there? And I don't want to find that out.
If you put me into the demiplane, probably would be fine, so long as you pulled me out later. But
This is when Vestiel finds out there are no longer chickens, but just chaos chocobos.
oh no, please God, no. Not the chocobos. I'm still afraid of them. She just does not interact. She does not address the chocobos.
It's okay, they don't address you either. Anyway, okay, so
I only need like an hour and a minute, actually.
well, then a minute will go by, Czar, and then she blinks.
Oh my God, these things are from like a spaceship.
A what?
A spaceship, a fucking massive spaceship. They walk 30 days that direction, and I point from to the direction that they came, and then they ascend, or they came down from the heavens from a fucking huge battleship with thousands or hundreds and hundreds of golems of different kinds. So
whips
I don't
out
know
the
where
card.
those golems are, but I don't think that we're gonna get to them.
Hey Thea, there's a spaceship full of golems above us, and it's apparently really big. What do send?
What was there? Actually, I don't. Do I hear this? Do you say this verbally?
I type it in to my.
I thought you were out of minutes.
I'm seeing if it's letting me get one last message in.
I mean, if that's a prayer, it doesn't matter. And also, I would point out that there was a spaceship like 30 days ago.
You mean they move?
I don't know. I just know 30 days ago there was a spaceship. I don't know if there's still a spaceship.
What would they even say?
Like, what do you want me to do about it? Go tell the guild.
Hey,
This-
Vondar.
This is a problem for mundanes. I don't see it wiping out the world, so tell your local guild representative about it and let them deal with the problem.
Okay. Will do. Thank you.
Hey, Vondar.
Yeah.
Can you see like which way these guys like their footprints came from?
Well, when we approached them, they were coming from that direction.
And if we like drew a straight line on our map from where they are and where they're going, do we like know where they were trying to invade?
Begins to do ranger stuff on his map to determine.
They were just walking in a straight line, right, DM?
Yep.
Okay. They're walking in a circle. I'd be like, oh, hey.
Yeah, that should be pretty easy to figure out.
Vestel, back up as I open a portal into the next one.
No, back up.
All right. We need to return to the Black City now and let the guildmaster know.
I'll open the gate to Plane of Air, and then get us back to the Black City.
Okay, you've done it dozens of times. You find yourselves in the Black City.
Okay. Send a message to the person who posted the quest that we have two of the golems and ask where they want to meet.
Just bring it by the guild hall. The Craftsman District Guild Hall.
Okay. Vondar, you want to take Zar with you to the Craftsman's Guild to turn in the quest, and me and Vestiel will go talk to the guild?
I will
sure.
go to turn in the golems. I don't really want to go back to the guild hall.
Okay.
You could have stayed at the forge if you wanted.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. The fire doesn't bother me.
Alrighty. You guys arrive. The two who go to it arrive at the Craftsman District. I mean, Vondar, you've been there several times already. So you find your way there pretty quickly. You find a bunch of dwarves have cleared a space.
Is it
You
enough
know,
space?
I was about to say, you notice a problem right away that they were expecting the normal size golems.
This where you want it?
These golems were a bit larger than the normal.
35 by 35?
Oh no, they were 40 by no, they were 8 by 8, so 40 by 40.
That was close. 40 by 40.
And we got 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
That's
You.
That's
He points to a dwarf who's got a long beard and a bluish robe on. Let's put that in storage. Wait, did you say 40 by 40 by 40?
About that,
mean-
yeah.
Looks at the wizard. Can we do that? Wizard's like, nah, bro, nah. It's oh, okay. Hold on one second.
We could take them directly to a forge and just start melting them down
Drop
there.
it on the forge.
Drop it on the do not.
I'm trying to see if this will work.
Bonder, just build them a big enough hopper and we can put it on top of the hopper.
Nope, they can't. They don't. Wow. They don't have anything big enough to store these things in some other plane or space. So they get to work clearing a space big enough for 2 40 by 40 bodies.
jeez.
I mean, we can always charge you rent. Storage.
But we would need access to said storage.
Vote for Czar.
No, thanks.
Alright. I guess we help them, right? Trying to move over them.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work, but you guys are able to clear enough space to fit these bodies.
Actually, I need to do a short rest. So I'll just make a shadow, and the shadow can help clean while I take a rest. So I get the energy, so open up 2 holes.
Okay. So while they're doing that, Semar, you're head to the guild.
Yep.
They finally done. You walk in and there isn't a ridiculously long line of adventurers still trying to get their guild cards fixed.
Nice.
It's finally over.
Good, because the next arc of chaos is about to begin. Go up to one of the guild attendants and be like, "Hey, we discovered something very troubling on our last quest, and I think I need to tell, like, the guild master about it. It's kind of an emergency," and he flashes his Z card.
The lizard folk looks up from the paperwork that they were doing. Looks at the card, looks at you, looks at the card, looks at you. Alright, I'll let the guild master know.
Thank you.
Please wait over there.
I shall wait.
About an hour goes by. A halfling will walk over to you. Alright. Guildmaster's ready to see you.
All right.
Oh,
please leave.
sorry. The guildmaster wasn't in. You're going to have to see the association head.
Oh, that works as well.
Who's higher on the totem pole? I'm not there.
Association head. All guilds are run by the Adventurers Association.
Oh.
And as you enter the meeting room that they direct you to, you just see a black tabaxi. Its fur is black as midnight. Its eyes are as golden as gold. Does not appear to be at first glance does not appear to be an adventurer themselves. They're not weak by any means, but they just don't seem anything higher than average to you. The receptionist down in the hall says that you have a critical issue that you need to bring to our attention.
Indeed. Thank you for making time out of your busy schedule. I'll get right to it. He'll pull out the map that he made his measurements on for where the golems probably landed, and he will inform her of everything that Vestiel told him.
So the Gargantua finally made its move. Well, I doubt it's still there, but that is good information to know. As she pulls out a map and marks an X where you've estimated it should have been or they came from.
Right.
And you see there are dozens of X's labeled with various dates and times. That ship is going to cause someone a heart attack.
Almost caused our wizard a heart attack.
Oh, well, it's a good thing your wizard didn't actually go aboard. The automatons of Gargantua hate wizards. Apparently they have a beef with the Heart of the North.
And
Yeah, that sounds right.
Over the death of their fallen brethren.
Shouldn't have been fucking up a small innocent town.
If I had to guess, they were going to take care of the elder evils.
Which those were suddenly dealt with. So, oh, what now?
You hear the flapping of wings as an owl comes in and basically hands deposits a missive in front of the feline. She picks it up, begins to read it. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. How did that she looks lost in thought. How did that not get triggered? Wait.
I want to know
Wait.
the look over her shoulder.
The SS Gargantua has been taken down.
What?
The ruins of the battleship have been discovered near the former space known as Sahith.
What is going on over there?
You'll see her like, but there were bounties to deal with the battleship. How did that not trigger? She looks incredibly confused because killing all the creatures in Sahith broke the guild cards for the individual who did it. And if these guys were also bountied, they should have also been tracked, but those show is still active.
That probably means that there's something larger and more dangerous out there. Took it down.
Well, to have an attack radius that the scouts reported, it's not something we want to deal with. And if it was strong enough to down the Gargantua in one shot, which is rumored to be plated in Gaia crystal, adamantine. No, we're just gonna leave that alone. Thank you for your report. Be sure to bring any more like this to our attention. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. She reaches down and pulls out a giant bag and just sets it on the table. Your finder's fee for the information.
Thank you very much. Out of curiosity, will we be issuing salvaging quests for the ruins of the ship?
That will depend on what the Emperor wants to do. The Gargantua was considered an independent government, much like the Cloud City to the north is in the domain of the Lich.
That's fair. Don't want to trip any political borders.
Yes, and I am just the association head. I don't know whether the Gargantua was the only portion of that government or if that Gargantua came from somewhere. It's probably the latter.
Probably the latter. All right. Well, thank you for your time.
You can add 20,000 iridium to your sheet, as that's what the finder's fee for a Z-ranked threat is.
20,000 iridium.
It's two cobalts to trade it to turn in a F rank notice. So that tells you how much it scales up.
I'm gonna share that with the person who helped figure it all out.
Oh, definitely. We just have to meet up.
Yep.
So while Simar is resolving that, like I said, it had been an hour before he got met with. So you guys are done at this point clearing the space. And Zar, you've gotten your short rest in.
What? Drop a body on the empty space and then drop another one.
The dwarf looks at the body. This is significantly bigger than we were informed. This is more adamant than we will ever need.
Did you say that before or after he releases the second body?
That was before.
In that case, I'm also a blacksmith. I wouldn't mind having a large supply of adamantine. If you don't want to buy the second body, I can.
Give me a moment to do some math. So, a giant creature. uh, I have a funny feeling they're about to go broke. So, Okay, so that's the base price. Now to find out the surprise. They weren't adamant golems.
Don't you tell me they're fucking whatever it was, star crystal.
They're geo-adamant golems.
Mean.
It's
This isn't what you want then, right? So I'll just take that back.
This is a more natural adamantine then?
no,
So
it's an alloy.
Okay.
It's a fusion between the elemental plane of Earth's unique metal, which is called geocrystal, and adamant.
Which is absolutely mind-boggling, the fact that they could make a composite material like this.
Mm-hmm. Which should tell you how crazy those people were, and how even crazier it is that their ship got taken down so easily.
Yeah.
Quote unquote easily.
And accidentally.
Yeah, they were just a bystander. Oh, sorry, it's actually not called geocrystal. I was mixing plane of fire and plane of earth. It's actually called Gaia Geode, so this would be called Gaia Adamant.
Did they get penetrated by Thea's spell when he destroyed the...
Yep.
Oh my god! That's amazing!
Now you know why the party asked. Let's see. So, what can I find? There it is. I needed to find the original one because my downloaded copy made it look weird. So what did they suggest for pricing on these things? Oh, yeah, thanks game. Thanks game. You make a really cool PDF that has all these alternate exotic metals but give no idea to what they should cost.
Not even the creators know.
That's fair. I'm gonna give any value with an element from one of the inner planes is gonna be a value 10. Oh god.
This is an investment for these dwarves.
They look at you, Von Dard, go, can we set up a payment plan? As you see, one of the guys who was doing the math and, you know, using spells to get measurements and stuff just drops his crystal display that was holding the information. It just shatters everywhere. With your keen passive perception, Vondard, this is the number that they came to.
I now have a good passive perception as well, if you want to send it my way too.
You're not there. You stayed on at the forge, didn't you?
I'm with you.
Oh, all right. Ah,
I looked up Vondar. What do you think? I think I'm not sure that we're gonna find anybody else who is gonna take this much off our hands.
yeah, I'm sure we can work something out. You can probably melt some of it down right away and maybe sell it off quickly. Well, however you decide to handle it, I'm sure we can work out some sort of arrangement.
Maybe
Cool.
make an offer for a down payment, and once the money comes in from selling the finished product, then we can finish squaring it away.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, doing math in the background. I multiplied instead of divided. So they owe you that much per month if they go by normal standards. They might have to extend this out to like the maximum that loan values are allowed. Oh wait, what am I thinking? That's not 24 months. It's or not 12 months. It's 16 months.
Oh yeah, so that's okay if you give us like, I don't know, like we made out this really good deal with these hedgehog guys, and if you just give us like 50 iridium now, and then
He's joking.
6 years. So 6 times.
Years. Oh no.
6 years times what? Times 16. What's 6 times 16?
96.
So 96 months of payments comes out to that. That's still really high. So in order to get it down, they would need to pay you 30%. They would need to pay you 30%.
Once they finish the product and sell it.
Can they afford 30%? Yeah. They will set up a 96-month loan with you guys to pay you for this thing and pay you 30% up front. So who wants to hold the money and then distribute it?
First, I'd like to oversee like a contract being written.
They write out a contract. Hold on. So if they're paying you the 30% and then divide the rest of what's left over, then that means they need to pay you that much per month.
How much is the 30% down payment?
I'll let you do the math. 30% of that number.
The number that you gave me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And that's like wholesale price. Considering how much you're giving them, that's fair. So that would be that.
That's 30 million.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's that much month.
That's 30 million and 700. 30 million up front total for all of us. And then 730,000 ish per month. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 players or 6 characters in the party. If we're gonna count Czar and Felnot as separate.
No.
Are we not?
You're missing Riven though. There are 6 regardless.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 6. But we're not counting Felnot and Czar as separate, apparently. So that's 5. That for the down payment, that is 6 million to each of us
Fucking fuck.
for the down payment.
I told you this went fucking crazy.
you guys have bank cards, because I have a bank card. You can just put it on that. We can figure it out later, because it's too much money to walk around.
Yeah,
Well, that's what they're saying is they can't just transfer it to everybody's bank accounts. They have to transfer it to one of you, and then that one of you has to spread it to the other 5 or other 4.
Yeah.
Either me or Vondar can take. You know what? Actually, Vondar should take it because I can't be around official things right now.
Yeah, I can take.
All right, and Vondar, because you're keeping the other corpse because they cannot afford 200 million iridium. You can put down that you have 90,000 pounds. No, sorry, 100,000 pounds worth of adamantine golem or geo adamantine golem or whatever. You know what I mean.
Well, that's a side project for Vondar. That'll be fun.
I've already got like 3 side projects.
Oh, maybe now we're yeah, we're fucking loaded. We don't have to adventure anymore. No longer scrounging for scraps, hunting down beasts in the woods and rats in sewers. We are kings and queens.
We should meet up with Semamar and
The news.
get all the finances squared away.
Ooh.
I just want to let you guys know now. I'm gonna be making bankruptcy rolls to see if the guild goes bankrupt because of this.
Do keep in mind the money that they should be making with the finished products that they're going to be making with that adamantine. Just pointing that out there is like this is a huge opportunity for them.
You're assuming any of them is good enough to work with this material.
Yeah, because like they were ready for adamantine, not geoadamantine alloy. That is like something way beyond us.
Fair enough. Just also, if they find out that they can't, they could also maybe sell it to somebody else.
Who else is going to use that?
I don't know.
Odds.
That's their problem.
Vondar's patron.
That's not entirely wrong. He probably could buy it. The problem is he wouldn't deal with them in conventional money. For an astronomical amount that we're talking about, he'd probably just give them basically a favor, which is worth a lot at his level. I guess we'd see. Again, I'm gonna be making rules. All right, so you guys meet back up.
So, here's the finder's fee for the info that we got. I set down a bag of 220,000 iridium. I learned that the ship was called the SS or Gargantua. I mispronounced that, but it's okay. Gargantua. And apparently the ship has been destroyed, and its wreckage is in the ruins of the Sithal place that we were at.
Oh,
See,
good. Glad that resolved itself.
Yeah, I'm assuming that whatever took out the super evils also took out the ship accidentally.
We also have some fun little news that I think you'll be pleased with, Semamar. We're going to the bank right now where Vondar is going to cut each of us a check for 6 million.
Ah! Ah! What?
Yeah, they only wanted one body.
What?
He says it so casually, like that's a normal thing.
I mean, Vestel probably is getting to a point where it's like, I've dealt with this. I've seen this amount of money change hands before.
But what am I supposed to do with 6 million?
I don't know. That's a you question.
I don't even have a bank account.
Well, you should probably get one.
I should probably get one. Speaking of, I need to ship off all this gold to my parents so they could buy that house that they were talking about.
and 20,000 divided by 6 is
5.
Yeah, 5,000 each.
I'm dividing by 5 because we're not counting Czar and Feldnot as two separate entities for this.
Right.
Then
That would be 6,000 per then, right?
6 million. That's where I got that number.
4,000.
another.
Yeah. 20,000 would be 4,000. Yeah, you were correct. Man, I should have freaking picked O for the charity and just give everyone money.
Well, DM didn't expect this to happen, but here we are.
Here we are. Didn't expect Samovar to take down 2 space golems and.
No, I
Also
expected.
getting-
I absolutely expected that. I just didn't expect it that fast.
Oh.
We're also getting 145,000 per month.
Each?
Each.
Well, I think I'm going to support the guild by spending all of my money on guild tokens. I wonder if I could buy. I wonder if there's what people. I'm gonna post a quest to see if someone was willing to sell their experience.
Yeah, I'm going to the Adventurers Guild as well.
But bank account first.
Yeah, we should go to the bank.
I go everywhere Vonder's going.
Well, we're all going to the bank.
I'm gonna keep an eye open just to see if anybody's seems to be following me, or as we're walking through the Black City, giving me the side eye.
Simamar gives you the side eye.
Yeah, well, Simomar's my friend.
I say you still worried about things?
Yeah, I didn't really resolve anything. I just got some answers.
Ah.
I thought you were trying to resolve stuff.
Are there any
Uh,
dwarven run banks?
I
In the
wanted to
city?
resolve things.
Not in this
I
one,
thought I
no.
was, but I
Yeah.
did not. I got answers, not resolution.
Wait, you do want to go to a dwarven run bank?
I just assumed if there was a chain of
Oh.
dwarven banks, that would have been where his account would be.
Actually, there is. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, so where do we gotta go?
That would be the Iron. That would be actually in the Craftsman District, the Iron Forge Bank.
Ah, son of a...
And it
So go ahead
is. I forgot the dwarves made headway in the last 20 years compared to everybody else.
That bank is going to be very happy. Think of how much interest they're going to be making. Or however banks spend money in people's accounts.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Niffle actually made a whole bunch of money by investing her money.
And then skipping 2 years into the future.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck Niffle is. I think
It's okay. Niffle doesn't know where Niffle is.
Higher level. Sorry, what were you saying, Jet?
I said, it's okay. Niffle doesn't know where Niffle is.
Probably not.
Yeah, so you'd make your way to the Iron Cross Bank, not Iron Cross, sorry, Iron Forge. And as you might imagine, it is run by a dwarf.
Hello. I need to withdraw some funds from my
Awesome.
account. No, they transferred it to my account, and I'm withdrawing it for you guys.
Right.
And I need to make an account.
I do as well.
I have a bank card. Can you just transfer it to my account?
Or and what is that withdrawal you need to make or transfer?
Just a little bit of money.
6 million iridium to each of them.
One
We're
moment.
splitting the reward for a quest. They
One-
transferred it into one account.
One moment. Need to go get the manager. as you see him kind of get lower and lower, and you realize he's
Hit the
walking.
button!
You realize he's walking down a set of stairs that leads up to the counter. Oh Lord.
Dwarves.
About 5 minutes later, he'll come back with a dwarf who looks much older than the one that is manning the counter. Can you present your guild card, please, or some form of identification?
I'll hand over my card.
Mine as well.
My card.
He'll take everybody else's and leave them on the counter as he only wanted Vondar's. He holds Vondar's on.
We're making a bank account.
He holds Vondar's underneath a crystal, and it glows, and the guild card glows. He looks up at you for a second, Vondar. I know that name. Cobwebs. He hands you back your card. All right, we can make the necessary transfer. And he will arrange to make you all bank accounts / transfer the money.
Yay!
The whole process takes about an hour. Because they gotta draw blood, and then they gotta make your entry and put you in the system and do all sorts of stuff. That's true. The goat sacrifice is necessary. After an hour goes by, you all have new bank accounts if you didn't already. Otherwise, you have 6 million in each of your accounts now.
I probably had a bank account at some point somewhere, but it is probably not under my control anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I invest 2 million into the bank?
What's the name of this bank?
Iron Forge. Well, I guess that makes sense. I don't have a thing for your bank account. Hold on, Cinemar. Cinemar now has a bank account.
Yay! I'm not poor anymore!
Core data, that's what I wanted. Icons, containers, chests. We'll use this one because that's the one I like for banks. And you have 6 million. Which you said you're taking 2 million in investing.
Yep.
I'm gonna take 4 million.
Damn it, who just blanked my notes?
battle music still playing in the background.
Bank Wars.
As we're discussing about our financial options and investments.
Oh look,
I don't really know what's going on. I just know that the rich people do this.
No, it's good practice.
damn
Money
it!
sitting in the bank is not helpful if it's not working for you. You want to make your money work.
Money can work.
Money can indeed work.
Oh.
All right, 4 million has been invested on Bastile's behalf. I now need to make a new event note to remind me to update your investments.
Mhm. Also, for the monthly deposits that are going to be going into those accounts. Yeah, but yeah, we only got 30% of what we're owed.
Yeah. Done. All right. Anything else?
All I needed.
I want to see if I can buy guild tokens or experience.
But not at the bank.
Not at the bank, but you know, wherever we would go for that. Probably the Adventures Guild.
I'm going to cast Alter Self as we head to the Adventures Guild.
Welcome to the Adventures Guild.
Is there an auction house or like an adventurers market, something like that?
There's an auction house, yeah.
There is an auction house. You must have a fair bit of money to even enter.
Is there any notifications or posts for people offering to sell either experience or guild tokens? And if not, I would like to make a post to buy them.
No other guild tokens. Yes, on the experience.
I would be very interested in the exchange rate from gold to experience. I do not look like Vastil, by the way.
Yes, my gnome friend.
You look over and it's very clearly a drow.
Yes, my drow friend. Jet, are you doing okay?
It is roughly 1,000 iridium per one experience.
So if I was to spend 4 million, that's only 4,000 experience.
Correct.
That does not seem worth it to me.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I should have mentioned this before. No one is selling guild tokens because the guild does not allow for that. Not saying that it can't be done, but through official channels, no, you are not allowed to sell your guild tokens. You are allowed to sell your guild tokens to the guild, but they do not sell it, and they do not allow adventurers to sell them.
Got it. Very
Not
good
again,
to know.
not saying that you can't, because they are a physical currency now.
Right.
But they would inform you that it is highly illegal, and if you get caught, you will be stripped of your adventurer's license, thrown in the prison pits, and they will reduce your level to 0. In fact, they will take away your class.
God damn. Okay. Good to know.
Oh, and
So-
it's a 0 tolerance policy, so there is no 3-strike system. It is you get caught, that's what happens.
Very good to know. Thank you for telling me, sir. So for the mechanics of buying experience, so if experience is purchased, I'm assuming it only goes to one person.
Correct. So basically, there are these storage vessels. They look like little pyramids, and they can be filled with experience, and then sold, basically given to another person. But it's expensive. Most people won't do it because they don't have the excess experience to do so. And the people who do have the access to do this, so this is the reason why it's so expensive. The people who have the access to do so can't have any more.
Right, because they're maxed out.
Yeah, so they're pretty much selling their experience just to make more money, and of course they're going to drive the price up.
Right.
Taking that much experience, they're already rich.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, so that is you need to make it worth their while if they're gonna bother with it anyway.
Do you have a portable anvil legendary?
That was the wrong button. We don't, but we do happen to know that there is a seller in the blacksmithing district, or the artisans district, who is selling one.
Oh.
I will look to
that's the
Rondar
location.
and say, as far as this auction house that has been discussed, I don't know if that's something that you're wanting to do, but if you wanted to get rid of that other, the other one, then that might be an avenue to do so.
Oh, you didn't think of that.
And
We can
I
explore it.
mean, you know, like, it's your golem in the sense that if you want to do something with it, it's yours. Because none of the rest of us can really do it. So I'm not suggesting that you have to sell it to pay us, because we got so much money from the one that I'm not going to complain. But just pointing it out that that's an option.
Oh, that also reminds me, I need to make another note. While you guys are talking, I need to make the note that tells me that they're going to pay you each month.
Yes, I said that.
I may have ignored you because I was trying to think of other things. I apologize.
No, that's all good. I figured you were busy.
Payments to Monday. Did
Oh,
I say that number was?
I'll wait for you to finish that.
700 and... so it's 145,833 each a month.
What am I tuned to?
All right, so note, monthly, remind me. Anything else? Save it. Save it. Here we go. Oh my god, Grim. I just discovered something glorious. Did you know we can right click the date and time on the calendar and set it to that date and time instead of having to press the big arrows?
I did not know that. That is good to know.
All right, sorry. Now that those are done. What did you guys need?
I would like to buy a mantle of spell resistance.
All right, mental spell resistance. And what did you need, Wandar?
Just the location of the artisan they mentioned.
I think he's the guy who's in charge of that big adamantine golem project.
Okay. Thank you. And I'll head that way.
Okay. Unfortunately, we do not. The last one was bought by a very odd-looking goblin.
Then I will place a order for one.
For Vondar, for your information, they have an outstanding balance of 70 million. So if you wanted to barter with it, you could forgive up to 14 million of their debt, of your own money.
Even at legendary, I don't think it's gonna cost that much.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that's how much they owe you in particular.
Okay.
14 million.
14 million.
Well, we're not
So-
charging them interest, so I'm inclined to think they would prefer having some liquid currency on hand rather than paying down the debt.
That's up to you. And then I was just letting you know.
All right. They would warn you that it could definitely be made. It might take a minute. Making magic items. Crafting. So for a rare, you'd be looking at 10 weeks.
That's fine. We'll just put the order in for it.
Okay. So let me make a note and tell you how much it is. 12,000.
Minus 12,000. Okay, take that out of the bank account. 398820. Okay. Well, that is all good.
Resistance mantle finished. And I will even make it so where it notifies you, Simar.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's cool.
So just in case both of us forget. Where's Simar on this list? Why are you not on this list? Oh, there you are. Alright. Reminder. Save. Alright. Bondar, you wander back to the blacksmithing or the artisan's district for the third time. You find the guy still kind of directing dwarves to do what they can. You see they're starting to like cut the golem up into more manageable pieces.
Hi there.
Oh,
I
hey,
heard
welcome
you
back.
were. I heard you had a portable anvil for sale.
Ah, yes, I do.
How much are you asking?
Oops. 62,500 iridium.
I will take that.
Alrighty, then it is yours. And he walks over to where the forges are and pulls one out. Here you go.
Thank you. No, head back to meet up with the others.
Eventually, once we're out of the Adventurers Guild, the alter self will fade.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I don't really know what to do tonight. So I say well, I'm probably just gonna go to like a tavern and get a good sleep in, try to sort out my mind as to what to do now.
We could drink a whole bunch of irresponsible and dangerous concoctions from the bartender. That seems like a very traditional, high-level adventuring party thing to do.
As long as I don't get arrested for punching some Baron's kid in the face again.
Well, don't punch a Baron's kid in the face.
Yeah. Is it okay if it's not a Baron's kid?
Yeah.
You can punch a duke's daughter, but she might punch you back.
I would prefer not to.
The joke is mean.
Oh, I could never punch you.
Love you too. Just saying, like, if we get drunk and, I don't know what kind of drunk we are. I don't drink all that much. So, we might be angry drunks. Who knows?
I'm more of of a calm drunk. I did drink throughout the whole night our first time at the Dragon Isles.
Oh, that's right, you did. Where the fuck is Riven?
Oh, he's not gonna be here today.
He quit. Said fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh, well, I wish he had told me that before I did all the math for 5 people.
You're just paying him back for all the money that he's
that
given you.
he's invested in us.
You know what? That's fair.
So which bar are you going to?
The educated teacup.
That's the one.
When I meet up with the party again, I will say, I'm going to my forge to get some work done. I'll be back probably sometime in the morning. And I'll ask Riven to cast Tireless on me so I can stay up.
Yep, he'll do it.
You want me to go drop that thing off at your place?
Oh, if you would, yeah. I'll open the gate.
I'll
so
catch you
that
guys
he
later.
can Go through and drop it off, and then head back if he wants.
All right.
If it's
See
just
you
going to
later.
be the few of us, then maybe we'll save the drinking for another night.
Oh,
Laura,
there's
if you
one other personal matter that I could go do.
okay.
Yeah, it's just mailing gold to my parents.
So can you throw me into the time dimension?
Bye.
Want to get some training done?
Thought you were gonna drink.
But I decided not to because we're all doing different things.
Okay. But oh wait, no, I got that open. Yeah. So I drop off Vonder's thing, and then I walk back through the portal, and then I'll open a small portal for Vestiel to step in.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you want to be in there?
Till morning.
Okay. You go through, the portal closes. As soon as you go through, the portal opens.
I see.
I mean, which morning did you want? My morning or your morning?
Your morning.
All right, close the portal again.
Okay.
Say, Jet, did those adamantine golems have souls? I'm assuming they didn't.
No, they did not.
When you got a second, Jet, I'd like to handle something roleplay wise in the dimension.
Okay. I've got a second.
I assume at this point I have like a workstation and situation this in this place, and I am going to set the doll down. I don't think that I am progressing as fast as I need to. There are things that we keep finding in front of ourselves. The asteroid golems or elementals and these adamantine golems. And I feel like I'm lagging behind, especially against like Semimar, and maybe I shouldn't compare myself to Feldnot or Czar, but I still feel that I'm not progressing as fast as I can. Is there anything you feel that you can teach me to help with that?
Hmm.
We actually don't even need to handle the answer to that question tonight because it's getting to be the end of the night. So if you want to take your time to think
have-
about that.
Oh no, I have three. I have three answers. The question is how she would say them. I could teach you something. It would take at least 2 weeks for you to learn, but there's something I could teach you that would help create more versatility.
How many hours out of care? How many hours do I have until morning in the real world?
Till morning. Hold on. 5 hours puts you at 20. Plus 9 hours puts you at 0. Plus 6 hours. So you have about 20 hours in real life till the sun comes up.
We have that time. We can probably spend 2 weeks here. Probably quite a bit longer than that if we need to. We could probably extend it to 3 weeks because I'd like to not drive myself insane again.
But that's no fun. Okay. In that amount of time, she could offer you a class feature, a subclass feature, a boon, or a feat.
Okay. Now I need a little bit of time to do some math.
Yep.
Somebody else wants to handle something, I'm probably got that figured out for at least 15 minutes.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
Vote for Czar. And also, Vesteel, after a little while, Czar would show up in there and he'd be practicing punching bags and stuff.
Okay. I think having his presence is probably beneficial. Just to the environment. Is there a compendium for boons?
Um,
I know there's the GM binder epic boons, which I believe is the same.
there is a compendium if you just look up Epic. You'll see it.
Boon and compendium packs?
Yep. Okay, well, Vestile's doing that. Vondar's doing their thing. Zar's doing their thing. Riven's doing his thing.
Boon of greater boons.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to ask what those spell scrolls I got were from the letter that came when we were resting.
Did you look at them?
Yeah, I would have.
Is it just an arcane to know the spell scrolls, or you just know them when you look at them? Shit.
It's an Arcana check.
They're going to give 2 Arcana checks.
What the fuck?
Well, that's 2 marks towards Vondar on Arcana checks.
Transport via plants and force cage.
Well, hey, look at that. Hey, Vondar. Go ahead and give yourself a +1 to Arcana checks from now on.
Nice.
It was literally jarring. I was trying to set up a creature in the background, and all of a sudden I just hear kaboom, kaboom.
For a second, I was like, "Oh, it lagged and played twice."
Nope. Double bacon.
I would offer the scrolls to our uh, 2 spellcasters if either can use them. Well, they can't use them yet, I suppose, but
No, you can still cast a scroll if it's on your spell list.
Yep.
well, I meant like to copy it down.
Ah. Maybe that's what we should do. We should buy a fuck ton of scrolls and potions.
Yeah. Buy them out so the next party can't buy any.
Yeah! Screw Wednesday! They fucked us over enough.
I was about to offer you could just, bully Vastil into making your scrolls, but I don't think
I can do that.
Instead of do the roar, do the scroll.
Do the scroll.
Well, it doesn't sound like anyone has anything else to do, so I guess the night progresses in the various ways that you are progressing.
Yay.
You wake up, it's the next morning.
Okay. Just to get it out of the way, I'm gonna just mail the gold to my parents.
Okay.
I
So,
hop out of the demi-plane.
I am going to send them 17,000 gold.
You get an auto response. Your donation has been accepted and appreciated.
What?
The recipients have been freed. Thanks to your
What?
donation.
You okay?
No, my parents are free now.
Were they not free?
Oh, remember when we visit Mythfar Lanes? They were crystal people.
So I was not there for that session.
Okay, so Mythfar Lanes, a large portion of the city was cordoned off as fragments of souls were sent to go and repent for the war crimes committed during Corellian's war. And some of our parents were there serving their sentence.
So you've been making payments to try to get them out?
No, this was my first payment because they mentioned that they wanted to buy a house, and I'm like, fuck it. So I guess they're free now.
I'm betting I'm not there yet, but I'm betting we want to buy a house for X amount of money is their way of programming them to say
We
you need to pay
earn
back
gold
this amount
to...
of money.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I now have a massive priority, and that is meeting up with my parents and getting them sorted out.
Hey, Semimar, you
What's
think
up,
your
fella?
parents are still puppets?
I honestly have no clue. I'm gonna have to send them, I guess, immediate mail, get in contact, and then hire someone at the Mages Guild to teleport me to them.
I mean, like, are we doing anything?
Um, I mean, if you want to tag along, sure. I don't know where they are. If they would still be in Miss Farlen's.
Well, that's your home, isn't it?
No, my home is to the northeast. I'm from the Spring Woods, not the whatever the woods that is. That is
Western Forest.
the Western Forest.
Vasile would have been a cardboard cutout at the time, but she would have met your puppet parents, so she can probably send to them.
Yeah, if you want me to.
That would be very much appreciated.
What do you want me to say to them?
Confirm that they're okay and get where they are so we can go get them.
Okay. Okay, so sorry. Confirm that they're all right, and confirm where they are.
Yeah.
Okay. I will cast sending.
Ignore
That's-
that. Was just preparing stuff for Wednesday. Ignore that.
I should take a
Oh, good. As long as we don't have to deal with it.
long rest. I'm Vestel, a friend of Simamar. Are you alright? Where are you?
Hmm. Hold on. I have to ask a question.
So many sudden and intriguing developments this session.
Yes.
One moment. Buffering.
Much buffering. Was not prepared for DLC.
Do the golems help? Can they give me the advantage?
Yes.
Jesus, what the fuck?
The dice gods love Vondar.
That would have been 10 hours.
Just side note, 10 hours. Let's see. Not as only one of them was below no, two of them were below 30. So you put down somewhere in your notes that you had 8 successful attempts at working with this material. It has not smelted yet, but you feel like you're making headway.
Okay.
You know the other insight you get from this is that this is very difficult. Back to hold on, buffering. DLC is still loading.
All good, take your time.
So I got the originals finally transferred over. Now I get to work on them to make them more this campaign friendly, because the campaign those creatures came from, you guys would smash them in 30 seconds or less.
Why are we talking about smashing creatures when we're talking about my parents?
Oh no, that creature.
Because your parents are now geo adamantium golems and trying to decide whether you guys have killed them or not.
That'd be fucked up.
That'd be hilarious though.
That'd be fucking cool though. It's like, you're now a giant adamantine person. Have fun. Neat.
And they were just trying to get home. And they're like, my boy!
Hey, Bastille, throw me a D100.
Of course.
We are not sure where we are. It's dark. There's only 2 chairs. And like 600 people here.
I see. I'm not casting something. I'm just saying this out loud.
What do you see?
So I got a reply. They say they're not sure where they are. It's dark, and there were like 600 people.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Maybe it's processing. I don't know. Just can you send them again just to tell them to just stay calm? It's probably some part of process for completing their penance for the Corellian Wars.
Okay. Yes, another sending. Let me know when you're ready for it, Jet.
Go ahead. Throw me a D100 first.
Yep. Simimar wants you to remain calm. We think this is simply part of the process after the penance for the Krillian Wars. I think that's thus the 25 words.
Yep.
For some reason, my character sheet is thinking that I have spell slots instead of spell points. I'm having to deduce them manually.
Yeah, I am attuned to something that doesn't exist on my character sheet, but that's a problem for later.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some scary people here, though. They're all in hoods. They look like cultists. Please send help.
I relay this to Simimar.
I don't like this.
I sure don't.
You could send to Aikido to see if he knows what's going on.
I can't because his guild card is on block.
It's not the issue, but okay.
Are you saying Vestiel could send to him?
No, she can't. He reflects all spells back at the caster.
Oh,
That's been your problem the entire time. It's not that he's blocked, it's every time you try to cast a spell, it gets sent back. Great when
So-
someone tries to power word kill you. Not so great when someone's trying to send to you.
Or heal you.
I wonder how that would work
Yeah.
with intrusive message. I really want to get that spell again.
So how do you suggest we get in contact with Aikido, Fondar?
Is this this morning?
That I could send
Yeah,
to? Well,
yeah.
I need to be familiar with the creature to send to them.
I mean, we
I don't know how to contact him. You're the one who knows him.
You pray to him? Is he a god?
He's not my god.
Is he a god?
He is a god.
I think you can pray to him.
I will get on my knees and begin praying to Aikido.
You don't need to get on your knees.
I'm getting on my knees.
They might say, okay.
This must be honest prayer.
Are you praying, saying something, or are you?
I'm praying to connect to you. I get it. I mean, I haven't prayed to Aikido before, but I guess after a bit I would pray to asking about my parents if they are safe now that their debt has been paid.
Ah, long time. I hope your new adventuring life is going well. I was worried when I haven't heard from you in a while. Thea said you dropped by, though.
Yeah,
Your parents are, um, relatively safe. They're just waiting. After their debt, after they work off their debt, they go to purgatory-ish until a loved one calling on them, where I can reincarnate them,
Uh,
unless you have other ways you want to do it.
I do not have other ways to do that. I would like to call upon them. Also, I can't send sendings to you. I don't know if you're on block or something, but it's kind of annoying. I've been trying to get in contact with you for quite a while now.
Is this prayer out loud?
Yes.
It's just to hear Resistance start cackling.
As far as the that well, they did things, and I didn't like being affected by magic.
That's fair.
Oh,
Thea does a lot of things.
correction. I got that from bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
Yes,
Oh,
when I
right.
became a slime. And a fully dressed Loxodon and a deferred, I'll have to look that up. I don't know what that is. Appear in front of you, dressed. One's male and one's female.
Deferred. Oh, reroll one more time. I think that's a remnant that we need to take out. Wow, that couldn't have been any more of a mismatched pair.
Okay, a Loxodon and a Gundam show up.
What the fuck?
I guess to be fair, roll a d3 for the X talk, because there are 3 variants. Oh, and you definitely wouldn't know what this is. These are a very rare breed, or a very rare race. The Loxodon, you'd know.
Why did they get reincarnated as their original race? Because that's not how reincarnation works.
That's why Keto, for people who don't have the means, he will reincarnate them.
Gotcha.
And they have their loved ones. And that's why he said, unless you have the means to do something else.
You should have waited for Riven.
Rest fort.
Um.
Or Astea, the literal guardian of death. It's all right.
Well, we can true polymorph them. It's okay.
Yeah, you can.
We can fix them.
A Gundam.
And
No,
Actually, so the variant 2 is you see a very tall. So which one's the husband? Which one's the wife, Grim? I'll leave this one up to you.
Simamar, do you want a Luxton mother or father?
Luxton father.
All right, have you seen the movie Alien Covenant? Oh no, sorry, Prometheus.
Yes.
Yeah.
The X-Talk that you see in front of you would look like one of those, except female and a lot like gaunter, skinnier, like almost looking malnourished.
Huh.
X-Talk are literally a race that have to live in a mech, but variant 2 is what's called the stealth variant. And since she just came back, it's going to take at least 29 hours for that mech to reform.
All right. Thank you, Keto.
Good luck, Simamar.
I just wave at them.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. This is very interesting.
They look at you, look at each other, look at you.
Yeah, you got reincarnated as a different race. We'll stop by the Mages Guild and see if they can true polymorph you into something more comfortable.
Are they talking?
They are processing.
Oh, okay. I was having a moment where I was debating whether they actually knew how to speak their languages or not. They do. Alrighty. Well, at least we're not dead. It could have been worse.
Yeah, and you're no longer working off your penance. Positives?
Do you remember from when you were puppeted?
Not really. We just have the growing sense that, or I have that, or we have that sense that we are fulfilled and have been forgiven for something.
Well, there's a lot of history to fill you two in on. So do we want history, food, or Mages Guild first?
Shit. Thinking.
Mage's Guild.
All right, let's go to the Mages Guild. Follow me.
Raven's gonna be so upset he missed this.
As soon as you get to the Mage's Guild, you cannot enter the door.
Is there a sign?
Nope. The
I
doors are
knock on-
actually open as if you can go through. But you are running into some sort of invisible force field.
Who put up a wall of force?
Knock on the wall of force.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the wall of force. Anyone in there? Hello?
You see people walking by, but they do not pay you any attention.
Is there a window?
Sure.
I'm gonna look through the window and see if there's anybody inside.
Oh yeah, there are tons of people. Again, they're walking by. They just appear to be ignoring you.
That's weird.
Is it blocking everyone or just Simimar?
Everyone.
Guess it's supposed to be waiting until somebody leaves.
I'm gonna back away.
Okay, you back away.
Can you go in now?
I try to enter.
Oh,
This is annoying.
Hey, closer. Well, it wasn't me. Let's do it
Oh.
one by one and see if it's any of us.
I think it's just a barrier to keep everyone out.
and as you say that, someone literally walks past you and walks into the Mage's Guild.
Hey, watch out! You're gonna. Hey, wait a second.
What the hell?
Is this because Riven was rude to that teleporter who deliberately teleported us wrong?
I told you he was going to be upset he missed this place.
Cardboard cutout Riven, go away.
He steps like 20 feet back.
I walk in.
I touched the barrier.
You touch the barrier, and Czar walks into a barrier.
I'm blacklisted.
Oh, Mom, Dad, see if you can enter.
They enter no problem.
Okay, so what we're gonna do... Do you have bank accounts?
You just read them a check.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, Fisteel, show me how to do that.
Yeah, sure. They should have given us checkbooks when we made our bank account. So I will show you how to fill out a check.
Yeah, figure...
Just the Mages Association, or the Mages Guild.
Yep. Figure out how much it's gonna cost for your true polymorphs, and then I will pay it.
Shouldn't be more than 200,000.
They come back out looking the same. We got a problem.
What's the problem?
Before they'll even be willing to make the polymorph, we have to do a favor for them.
Did they specify what kind of favor they were wanting you to do?
Gather Tarask teeth.
I know where one is.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck, how do you know where one is?
So, there's a time that I had to plane shift out of the Adventurers Guild, and I went to the now ruins of the city in the Plane of Primordial Elements, and there was a Tarask fighting a something much scarier. So it should be just a quick hop over there, find the carcass, and get the teeth.
That sounds like fucking fun.
Did they say why they need this favor?
Because
That's
they're
what they-
it's probably because we're requesting such a high level spell to be cast.
Yes. That's the cost of a 9th level spell is a favor and 200,000 iridium.
Okay.
All right. Well, in the meantime, let's get you set up in the city, place to stay, funds to live off of, and I guess we're gonna go Tarask teeth hunting. And we're gonna need to buy a couple scrolls of plane shift. Because I don't think the Adventurers Guild has an amulet of planes on hand, but we can check by.
Let's just walk into the Mage Guild and go buy one.
I can't. But my parents can for us.
What? Are we like banned? I'll try to go into the Mages Guild.
You run into an invisible force.
Oh my god, okay.
We made the list.
I
Apparently,
mean,
I didn't even do anything to the Mages Guild.
yeah, no, like we hired them for their services. I mean, yes, they took us to Toontown, but that's no reason to ban most of us besides Riven, because he actually threatened them.
But here's your problem. Look, even his cardboard cutout is given.
Yeah, I'm getting the sensation of an Armageddon spell about to go off.
Again.
Are we?
Find out next time.
Fucking Mages Guild can never be easy.
Wednesday can't purchase stuff from stores because someone stole something. Monday can't go in the Mages Guild because someone threatened someone.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to stream today. If you enjoyed our content, please feel free to drop us a follow. We would really appreciate the support. And tune in Mondays and Wednesdays for our D&D content. Want to keep up with the events and extra streams? Please check out our Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date on the schedule releases and updates for the streams, including extra streams that we may not have on schedule. And if you would like to see previous content that we've done, check us out on YouTube at Epitaph of Creation. Thank you so much for coming out today, and have a good night, everybody.